Welcome back, everyone. Week 3. Carlos here with Mr. Elazar Rios. I'll just kick us off on how we did last week. I did a lot better than I expected. I honestly was a little worried there for a little bit, but I actually went 10-6 with a push. My lock saved me, and that brings my week 3 total to 19 for 13 with 2 pushes. But I think me and Dub said that we're just not going to count the pushes. So
Yeah,
19 and 13 straight up. I am positive, so it feels good, man.
yeah. How's everyone doing? Yeah, we're dropping the pushes. I had an awesome week 1. I wasn't here to brag about it, and now I lost my chance because I had a horrible week 2. I went 5-11. I think you and Herrick colluded on the Zoom meeting before you recorded last time to make sure that you guys got all your same picks. But that puts me at 15-17 on the year. Not great, but we're bouncing back this week. I like my picks. We're gonna do awesome. All right.
This week was tough. Hey, week 2 is tough. You still don't know what's going on with the teams.
Week 2
I
is
got a lot of backdoor covers, I think. So I'm happy that they covered, but
there's a
I'm still not
team.
willing to brag yet.
There's a lot of teams that after week 2, I have no idea if they're good or not. I don't know what's going on.
Exactly. Like the Saints.
Saints.
The Saints? Like what's it? I know that's hilarious.
All right.
All right.
Boom.
Sounds
So we can start off with the Thursday night game. Might as well get going. Gotta knock this out. So Thursday, it's about to start, I think, right? Oh, it just
Yep.
started.
I think it's starting now.
All right, so I have Carolina, Houston. Davis Mills starting for Houston. Never heard of him?
Nope.
All right, cool. I like Carolina's defense. They've been doing really well. They helped, I guess, a hot team get hot after 1 week. I don't know. A Saints team that I thought was going to be good. They held them to 7 points last week.
Yep.
And I don't think Houston gets it going with the random quarterback they're starting, Mr. Davis Mills. So I got Carolina 23, Houston 10, Carolina -8.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. I mean, we thought the Texans were going to be bad, but Terrell, what's his name? Tyrod Taylor, was a pleasant surprise and stuff week 1. But now that he's out, I'm not too sure. Panthers looked really good last week, so I'm agreeing with you. I got Panthers -8, Panthers 28, Texans 17.
Sweet.
Old Mark Ingram isn't going down without a fight, huh?
I don't know what's going on there.
All right. So next game, I got Washington at Bills. As everyone knows, that's Dub's team right there. So now the Bills are favored -8.5. I still don't know what's going on with Washington. So with that being said, the Bills looked amazing last week, and it's kind of hard to bet against them. So I'm going to take the Bills at -8.5. Washington 10, Bills 28.
All right. You said Buffalo -8.5.
Yeah.
All right, I got it close. Not really close. I got Buffalo 28, Washington 20. Washington has a good pass rush, and week 1, Buffalo struggled against the Steelers' pass rush. So I'm hoping that comes through a little bit. I have Buffalo winning 28-20, Washington +8.5.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I think I hope they get a couple sacks in there. Next, we'll go to Chicago. Justin Fields starting. I guess we'll go to Cleveland. Justin Fields starting in Cleveland. Cleveland's a 7-point favorite. Honestly, I think this may be one of those games where, the rookie comes in, no one has film on him. I think he goes off.
Against that Browns defense?
Yeah, it's the Browns defense.
Okay.
The Browns are kind of brown, dude. And the Bears might also bear, but I don't know. I have Chicago 27, Cleveland 24, Chicago winning outright. So Chicago +7.
Jeez. No, I think that Browns defense is going to be way too much for him. I think they're going to confuse him. He's going to try to do too much. I don't think he's going to have a good first game against the Browns. So I have the Browns covering -7. Browns win 30-16 against the Bears, in my opinion.
Herrick said it's a real thing. He messaged us from the beyond.
It,
And
it is
the
possible.
new QB boost is a thing.
It is possible. All right. So next, we'll go to Ravens at Detroit. Right now, the Ravens are favored -8. Hey, how about them Ravens, huh? Everyone thought Kansas City was going to go undefeated this year, and
You're the biggest Raven hater we got.
I hate the Ravens, but they beat Kansas City, so you know what I mean? Like, what's the worst, right? Or what's the tale of two evils? I think I'm happier to have the Ravens win one and the Kansas City Chiefs lose one. So,
Who's
uh,
winning? Who's winning that division then?
oh, Steelers, without a doubt.
Okay, well, all right.
All right, so I got Ravens at favored at 8 against the Lions. The Lions stink. I think we all know that. So I got the Ravens in a blowout win, 35-13, Baltimore -8.
Oof. All right. Here's the thing. Baltimore just came off a big win. It was emotional. They're exhausted. Right. That was a big game. And Goff last week, Jared Goff didn't look great, but he looked good in the first quarter when the ball was a little bit drier.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, first half when the ball was a little bit drier. They're playing in Detroit. They're playing inside. Last time they played there, they almost came back in San Francisco. I think it's going to be the same type of thing where Baltimore takes the lead. Detroit starts coming back in garbage time. I think they cover, and I think it's close. But I think when you watch the game, it's going to be one of those things where Baltimore dominates, but then garbage time covers. So I got Baltimore 30, Detroit 26, Detroit +8.
Mr. Dub, you want to shine in, or do you want us to get it to the
I'll
next?
get in the next one. Let me
All
catch
right,
up to you.
sounds good. All right, you go ahead, Elzar.
So we'll go into Indianapolis in Tennessee. Tennessee, we have them as a 5-point favorite right now. Aaron Donald broke both of Carson Wentz's ankles on the same tackle. I don't know if you saw that. He got him in like some jiu-jitsu takedown move and sprained both of his ankles the same place. So Carson Wentz is out. The backup quarterback didn't look great. He tried to pick on Jalen Ramsey on his first NFL throw. Not great. Got picked off.
Bold move.
Yeah, bold. And Derrick Henry's back. I don't know. He's all the way back.
190 yards or something crazy like that last week. 185
touchdowns. He scored 45.
Yeah. Oh, crazy.
Horrible. Well, because I didn't have him, but if I did, it'd be awesome. I got Tennessee winning, covering 24-16. Nope. Is that a push? Did I just say a push? I meant
Titans are -5.
I meant
no.
25-16.
Okay. All right. Well,
No, but
the Titans looked good against a very good Seahawks team last week. Take that into overtime. Got the dub. Derrick Henry is ridiculous. He's one of the scariest men alive rushing that football. So I'm going to go ahead and take Tennessee -5 as well. Colts 20, Tennessee 27.
Yeah, just real quick, Brett Hundley from the practice squad took the majority of QB1 reps for the Colts today. They're even like their backup quarterback Jacob Eason, who didn't look good last week, is already not. So it's just like,
oh, Eason's not playing?
I think he might play. I actually read this morning they might both play, which is never a good idea. It's just a mess in Indianapolis right now, dude.
I mean, quarterback by committee, both.
It's so bad.
Matt Nagy's doing it in Chicago.
Matt Nagy's dumb because he's like Justin Fields, his brand new quarterback who's probably going to go out and do really well, he's like, yeah, but as soon as Andy Dalton's healthy, he's back. It's like, why don't you at least just write it out, dude? Why don't you just see what happens first?
It's actually comical if you watch his press conferences where he's like, did you see the whole the scheme thing?
I did not. Where
they asked him, hey, is Justin Fields starting? And he's like, I'm not going to discuss scheme with you. And they're like, that's not scheme.
That's not what that is.
Yes, it is.
He's so weird. I have the Titans 27, Colts 10. Colts struggle mightily on offense. Titans -5 all day.
Their defense isn't looking as good as it was supposed to either.
Yeah, no, it's been a rough start.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Gene.
Sorry, Gene.
Yeah, sorry, Gene. All right, Deb.
I'm not sure which games you haven't talked about yet, but have we done Bills Washington?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, well, just give me one. Just tell me one. I'll go.
All right.
Chargers in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's what I had next.
Chargers in Kansas City. All right, so really good game last night, dude. The NFL has been absolutely crushing the primetime, the lineup. All of them have been super entertaining.
As soon as this is over, I'm gonna put on the game tonight. That's probably gonna be just because I'm gonna stay up and watch it.
And Patrick Mahomes lost a tough one last week to the Ravens, but really good game, man. And I still think the Chiefs are, they're 1-1. Oh, big deal. But they're still the class of the AFC West. However, I do think the Chargers are on the up and coming. So I really do like Justin Herbert, and I think they give him a ball game here. I think the Chiefs win it at home, but I do actually have the Chargers covering. So I have Chiefs 30, Chargers 28, kind of a high-scoring game, and I'm taking the Chargers plus 6.5.
I'm going to go ahead and go off of that one just because my score is so close. I completely agree. I have Chiefs 31, Chargers 27. So I'm right there too. Chargers plus 6.5 as well.
Well, I'm on the opposite side. I took Kansas City minus 6.5. I think they're pissed. I think Mr. Andy Reid over there is just gonna want to beat the dog crap out of the Chargers. How easy that's gonna be, who knows? But I think he gets it done by more than 7.
Chargers offense is.
Hey, I'm giving them points. I'm taking the Chiefs to cover, but Chargers 24, Chiefs 33. Not too close, but they cover. All right. So next I have Saints at New England. I know. I'm sorry.
Want to see my note? I have notes right here. My note for this game is I don't know anything about the Saints. I
don't think anyone does. They look great week 1, then they look terrible week 2.
The only thing I know is that Jameis Winston will be in the Hall of Fame. Continue. Go ahead.
Okay.
50 so far.
So right now, New England is favored -3. New England didn't look too bad last week against a very bad Jets team, but they put up a ton of points, and that kind of, I don't know, made me want to go more towards that Bill Belichick offense and defense kind of scheme. So I'm taking New England at -3, Saints 17, Patriots 21.
I got New England -3, 24-20.
I like the way the Patriots defense is playing, but two really good coach teams, and I think the Saints are all around just a deeper, better team. And so I think it's a close game, but I think I'm taking the Saints outright on the road by a field goal at the end. Saints 24, Pats 21, Saints +3.
Nice, I like it. All right. Since I'm reading my notes out to you guys, next game I have is Atlanta at the Giants. The note I have for this one, and it's underlined, it says, "Who cares?"
Yeah, this is the who cares game of the week.
Yeah, this is the who cares game of the week. I don't. I got Giants -3. They beat Atlanta 28-23.
I have this as like one of those. It looks like a close game on paper, but it's only close because everyone sucks. So I actually have the Falcons +3 because I think it'll just be low scoring, close. Giants 23, Falcons 21.
Sweet.
I need Saquon Barkley to start doing something. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, he's gonna have a bounce back year. He's gonna have a bounce back year." First 2 games, garbage. So
it's not his fault. He's got the way you beat the Giants is you put 11 players in the box because they have nothing else. So,
well, maybe the Falcons don't figure it out. So I got New York Giants -3, Falcons 24, Giants 21.
Oh. Very close to the same score.
If there's any team that's not going to figure it out, it's Atlanta. Atlanta is the team.
Well, you said 24-21?
Yeah.
Isn't that a push?
That's a push.
No, it's New York. No, 14-21.
Oh, that's a different score.
All right, yeah.
No, 14-21.
Completely different score. All right.
Am I up?
Carlos, take Cincinnati and Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
All right, so we got Cincinnati coming to the Steel City, right? Right now, Pittsburgh is favored -3.5. Man, we had a good game last week against the Raiders. They beat us up a little bit. You don't think so? You don't think it was a good game?
Not for you guys.
Well, I know it was
Like a good game to watch on TV from a fan, or like a good game for like a Steelers fan?
well, just
Getting beat
I
on
was
the
a good game
road,
to watch
getting
on
beat
the
at home by
Thursday.
a West Coast time zone team in the 1 a.m. time slot is not really a good game.
Yeah, no, I guess
I
so.
can't imagine my team not being 2-0. Honestly, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, sure.
Kick this guy
I-
out. 2/3 vote. Get out of here.
I agree. Get him out of here. I man, our Steelers we're looking to bounce back. You know, I got us covering the -3.5, 16-23. We got to get things going on offense, man. I think that's our biggest problem right now. We still don't know who we are. Are we throwing? Are we trying to run? I wish we would run a lot more than we actually do, and it's so hard with like that kind of fresh rookie studded like offensive line. But man, we gotta get our ground game going so Big Ben can get all of our wide receiver and all our weapons, some goddamn chances. But with that being said, I still think my Steelers cover. It's a divisional game, so we beat the dog shit out of the Bengals, 16-23.
I got Big Ben's hurt. He's faking an injury, so he's probably gonna have a big game. But I like Joe Burrow. I like Jamar Chase. I like that connection. They did awesome last week. Honestly, the only thing that this game is missing is Vontaze Burfict because he's my favorite linebacker that ever played for the Bengals, probably. Also the only one I can name. I got Cincinnati
Theo Spikes.
26-24. Cincinnati plus 3.5.
The only other Bengals linebacker I can name in history is Takeo Spikes. All right.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he went there. Yeah.
I like Joe Burrow too. The Bengals offense is better than the Steelers offense. The Steelers defense is scary at times, and
they're inconsistent.
And so is the Bengals offensive line.
So is the Steelers offensive line.
I think the Steelers will get after Joe Burrow enough that I think that they'll ride the defense to a low-scoring victory. But I do have the Bengals covering. Steelers 21, Bengals 20.
Is JJ playing?
Oh yeah, you know he is.
TJ, whatever.
TJ's
whatever.
playing.
It doesn't matter. What about the runt, the little brother? Is he playing? Doesn't matter. Just kidding.
That really doesn't matter.
But TJ's playing?
Yeah, TJ's playing.
Whatever. Who cares? All right. This is my my hometown team, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Against our hometown team.
Against my other hometown team. Everyone here's hometown team, the Arizona Cardinals. This is my battle-born score of the week. Arizona's a 7.5-point favorite. I think they're going to come into Jacksonville, and I think they're going to beat up on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars' offensive line is horrible. The Cardinals are getting like 5 sacks a game or something. I think it's going to be a big score for Arizona, 33-7 Arizona. So Arizona covers the 7.5-point spread.
I agree. I'm just going to piggyback off because I agree. I have the Cardinals hanging 40 on the 33-7.
That was Battleborn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
I have the Cardinals going on. Kyler Murray's been pretty he's kind of been fast and loose with the ball. He's been throwing interceptions, but he's also been making insane plays, and he's been running all over the place. He's going to run all over the Jags D, and I have the Cardinals winning 40-20. So Cards minus 7.5.
I don't know how you give Jacksonville 20 points, but I'm right there with you guys. Arizona covers. I have the Cardinals winning 31-13, and it's not going to be cute. It's going to be a blowout.
How do you feel about Cliff Kingsbury this season?
I mean, we didn't
like him last season, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think if you're a Cardinals fan, you can't complain. You just got to keep riding this wave because it's what he's doing is working, especially on offense. And they've played 2 good teams to start the year. It's not like a fluke 2-0. Like, I don't know if we've talked about the Broncos. We'll talk about the Broncos here. The Broncos have the easiest schedule in the history of the first 3 games of the NFL. But the Cardinals have played 2 legit games and they're 2-0. So I don't know. Give them credit. Also, I gave him 20 points because garbage time is real. So long live garbage time. But it won't be enough. Cards by a million.
By a million.
All
You want
right.
to take the Jets in Denver, Dub?
Yep. So Jets are on the road at the Broncos. The Jets are so bad. They're so bad. And the Broncos, who did they play? They played the Jaguars and who did they play in week 1? Somebody terrible, the Giants.
Giants.
And now they get to play the Jets. So they're going to win that game. Now, I was all over the place on the double-digit lines. You know I hate them. I hate them. I hate a double-digit line. And Carlos and I talked about it last week. I was all over. I took a bunch, and they all burned me. So I'm going back to my tried and true theory of being slightly under 500 overall picking games and not take. I'm not taking 10.5 points. So I am taking the Jets to cover, but they're not winning this game. Broncos 28, Jets 20. Jets plus 10.5.
I can piggyback off of that. I agree. 10.5 points seems like a lot. I'm not sure if the Broncos can do it. So I'm going to, just based off of that, I'm going to take Jets 17, Broncos 26. Jets cover.
All right, I'm all alone on this one. I'll put a star next to it just so I can make sure I cheer for the Broncos. But so back to reading. I'll read my notes on this one. I have Denver defense is good. Jets really suck. All right, Zach Wilson's bad, and I think what's Denver's head coach's name?
Uncle Vic Fangio.
Vic Fangio is pretty good at coaching defenses. Sorry, I blanked, but he's a very good defensive coach. I think he's going to do awesome against the rookie quarterback. I think the Jets don't score any more points. I have Denver 24, the Jets 10, Denver minus 10.5.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Vic Fangio is awesome.
I like him.
Yeah, he's kind of cool.
Yeah, I hope he sticks around. He was like on the super duper hot seat early last season, but I think he's settling in. I think they got a good team, and I think they're gonna do okay this year. Probably not do much, but then Teddy Bridgewater's probably like a gap quarterback who's like a veteran who can fill in and hold the tide, and then they'll probably look to upgrade that through the draft or through free agency or something, or try to get Aaron Rodgers.
They're gonna do better this year because Teddy Bridgewater doesn't lose games the way Drew Lock does. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Denver defense
steady in the ship.
Exactly. The Denver defense is good enough to, keep them in a game and even maybe win a game, as long as the offense doesn't lose it, which is what Drew Lock was doing last year, just throwing ridiculous interceptions all the time. So I think Teddy Bridgewater being a safe quarterback is good for them right now.
Yeah.
All right. I agree. All right, so next we got the Dolphins at Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas is favored right now, minus 3.5. I don't think that's enough points. Give them some goddamn respect. They just beat the Steelers. And they're at home. So with that being said, I'm honestly not too convinced or sure about the Dolphins this year. The Raiders had 2 really good first games. I think they're undefeated as well, too, right? 2-0. They beat the Cowboys and they beat us, so I'm going to ride with the Raiders until the wheels fall off for now. So give me Las Vegas minus 3.5. Raiders win 14-23.
No Tua, right?
No, Jacoby Brissett is starting. And I have told all the Colts fans in my fantasy league that one of them has to pick him up out of respect, but no one did.
He did keep the Colts alive as a franchise.
Yeah.
A couple.
Yeah. They should be starting him. They should be fighting over starting him. But
is there a lot of fans in your fantasy league?
What?
Is there a lot of Colts fans?
There's me and Jamie, who are Bills fans. Jamie doesn't really care. I'm a Bills fan. There's one Bears fan, and then literally everyone else is a Colts fan.
That's cool. I wish I was there, so when the Rams beat the Colts, I could have just talked so much crap.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, we broke Carson Wentz.
You also killed their quarterback, who they were overly excited about. Okay. I totally agree with Carlos. That's not enough points. Raiders 26 at home. Raiders 26, Dolphins 14. Raiders cover at home, I think, pretty easily. I like Jacoby Brissett, but, I mean, he's not a starter in the NFL after many tries for a reason.
All I'm going to say is no Tua. Las Vegas 30, Miami 17, Vegas minus 3.5. That's a consensus pick. All right.
I was thinking – oh, never mind. We don't have time.
No, tell us.
It would be cool to make, like a shared, the Outlook, like you share an Excel spreadsheet, and then we just have every game, and then you just have the column with like which one you pick.
Dude, we could probably do it. We should do it. I have all 3 of my sheets. So like if we get some time,
Yeah, me too.
we should probably look into knocking it out. It'd be cool.
Yeah, and then like we can have like red and green. So like who's covering and who's not, and then like at the end we could just like.
And it would keep track of all our whole scores.
Yeah,
right?
then you could just upload the scores in. There's a way to do it. I'm not very
There's
good
an
at this,
app.
but you
There's an
could
app.
upload it, and it could tally it all against what happened, and then keep like a running total.
You know who could probably do this?
Borrow.
Probably Angel,
Probably Barry. Yeah.
but he doesn't come on the show. He was on the first he was on episode 1.
Well, yeah. Barry would definitely knock that out and be like, dude, Excel is easy. And I'm like, I thought it was just a bunch of squares.
You're in Microsoft Word, and he's like, dude, you're making a table in Word.
I'm like, it's a PowerPoint.
yeah.
All right. Last game of the afternoon. Seattle is playing in Minnesota. We're in the Dome. Seattle's a 1.5 point favorite. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I think Seattle's good. I think Minnesota's decent. I have Seattle winning 28-21. I guess I just like Russell Wilson. He's pretty cool. He's good at football. This is a Russell Wilson. Honestly, I probably should have done the Rams game, but whatever. Yeah, Seattle covers. I don't know what else. I don't know.
You're trying to say this is a Russell Wilson fan club support podcast, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, and I shouldn't, but I do. I'm not a Russell Wilson fan. I'm a Russell Wilson. I respect Russell Wilson. I respect him.
You're kind
And if he wants to come play for the Rams after Matt Stafford retires, I will be a fan.
I think the Vikings are a good, air quote, 0-2 team as far as 0-2 teams go. And I think that I don't think they're going to go 0-3. I think they're going to figure it out. It's weird thinking the Seahawks would be 1-2 because I also think they're a good team too. But I'm taking the Vikings at home. So Vikings 33, Seahawks 27.
Can I tell you how frustrating it is to be in the NFC West right now?
Yeah.
But we're a good team, and then also everyone else is a good team. Like, I want to go – we should trade spots with, like, the Redskins. Boom.
Yeah, but you're not – the East, West, that would everyone get confused.
I mean, Dallas, that's middle.
That's true.
Well, we'll trade spots with them. Nailed it.
Fair enough. All right, so that's kind of weird to think that the Vikings would start 0-3. But I think Seattle wins this game, and I think they win it by more than 1.5 points. So I have Seattle covering 26-23, comes down to a field goal. Seattle wins.
All right. Packers 49ers Sunday Night Football. Oh, gosh. Last week I was like, oh, division rivalry. The Lions and a first-year head coach on the road against angry Aaron Rodgers will be able to lose by less than 11. I was wrong. I think the offense at least has it figured out. You can score on that Packers defense, and I think the 49ers will, but I do think the Packers are actually – is this right? The 49ers are 3.5 point favorites?
They are because they're at home, and supposedly they're looking really good too. So
they're really good. They're good.
They are good.
You look good.
But I think the Packers cover. I think it's going to be another good primetime game, and I have the Packers winning on a last-second touchdown extra point combo. Packers 28, 49ers 27.
I got Packers 30, 49ers 28. Packers win. Packers plus 3.5.
I like how we're all kind of.
I want them to win. It's rare that I cheer for them, but they're playing in San Francisco, and I want Aaron Rodgers to. I don't like his hair thing going on, but I want him to win. I guess.
I think it's kind of rare to give Aaron Rodgers points.
Yeah, it's weird.
And
he doesn't need points, dude. Come on.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Give me the Packers 23-20. Give me the Packers plus 3.5. I think it's going to be a good game. I also think this one might come down to like a last-second field goal, but I think the Packers get it done. I mean, if you can give me Packers plus points, I'm probably going to take that almost.
If Aaron Rodgers has it an advantage, I'll take him with an advantage every time.
Yeah, right.
Maybe.
He's the MVP by he got 41 votes, and then everyone else got 1 or 2.
But then they're also getting Aaron Jones involved. Devontae Adams is awesome.
Yeah. The offense
Huntley
is
got
cooking.
involved. He beat me.
Even though Devontae Adams messed up my parlay last week, I'm
Yeah.
upset about that.
That's tough.
He had him. He beat me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Um,
Anyways, all right, I'll go to the Monday night game so that way.
Go ahead. Do the Rams game. I'll talk last. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, dun dun dun, we
Wait.
got
Breaking news. CMC's in the medical tent right now.
Oh,
I just got a text.
No.
Big oof. All right. Keep going.
dang. All right. So I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the LA Rams. Right now, Tampa Bay is favored -1 point. How do you feel about that, Rios?
They say that they give the home team 3 points. So I guess they're favored by 4 points. Right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Is
Sure.
that how it works? They say they give the home team at least a point or something. But I don't know.
So, I'm not going to say too much about this game. I'll tell you who I have winning and who I have covering, so that way I can give you I'll refer to you. I have the Bucks winning on a last-second field goal, 27-24. Give me Tampa Bay -1. That's all I'll say.
Rams are rolling. Defense is scary. Bucks aren't going to be really good to the very end of the year like last year. I mean, they're obviously playing well, but they're it'll be a close game, but I think the Rams have it rolling at home, and I'm taking Rams 30, Bucks 24.
I like the Rams at home. I think our defense. I think Tampa Bay's offense is doing well, but their offensive line isn't doing as great as they were doing last year in the playoffs and on that 6-game win streak that they had going into Super Bowl. Aaron Donald's doing awesome. He did well against a good Indianapolis offensive line. Our defensive backfield, which is what I was worried about, is doing. I mean, other than obviously Ramsey, is doing well. Our safeties, which is our weak point, I think they were doing pretty well. I think we can defend all of the weapons that Tampa Bay has. I think at least better than any other team that's out there. And I think we can get pressure on Tom Brady, which is his weakness. I think if you look out, the last, 20 years, geez, back when I was 6 years old. I think Tom Brady's biggest weakness is when he was hurried, when he was under pressure. And I think we can do that on Sunday. I think we can get pressure, and I think our defensive backs are good enough to make a difference. And I have the Rams winning 27-24. I think it's close. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be the game of the week, honestly. I'm really excited to watch it. And I think we win. So Rams +1 all day. It'll be awesome. I'm excited. I'm hyped.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good game. Okay, and you got Monday night.
Me? Oh. All right. Philadelphia in Dallas. Rivalry game, prime time, Monday night. Dallas is a 4-point favorite. I think it's going to be high scoring. I don't think the defenses are very good on either side. And I think Jalen Hurts is doing well. I mean, better than I thought he was going to do. This Philadelphia offense is surprising me. I didn't think they were going to be that great. And I got Dallas winning, but I got Philadelphia scoring a lot of points. However, Dallas covers 35-30. Dallas -4.
Yeah, I think Jalen Hurts is doing better than I thought he would too, and I think he's gonna come back to what we kind of thought he was. And so I don't think the Eagles' offense will keep it roll. They got held in check last week, and the Cowboys' defense isn't good. But I think that I was a little surprised the line wasn't bigger, honestly. I have the Cowboys by a touchdown. Cowboys 27, Eagles 20.
See, this is what I like. I like to be against you guys on Monday Night Football. Just so I know, if there's any chance of us tying, that this is going to either make or break me even more. So I have the Eagles +4. I don't know. Maybe that's just because I think it's rivalry week for them, and it's going to be a super close game. I think the Eagles keep it just close enough. Cowboys win, but the Eagles keep it close enough to cover for me. So I have the Eagles 24, Cowboys 27. It's going to be a close rivalry game. So
If they come through for you, you have to sing "Fly Eagles Fly."
I probably won't, but I'll give them a nice little shout out next week.
All right.
Doug, I don't think did you give us a score update for yourself?
Yeah, I did, but if you want to rub it in, I'm 15
No,
and
no, no.
17.
I know you did, but Dub, I don't think Dub let the audience know what his
yeah,
overall is.
I went 9-7 with a push last week. I am 17 and 15 overall, and I am 0-2 on my lock of the week.
Yeah, so
which brings us to our next segment.
What made you think of that?
Yeah,
fade Dub. Fade Dub is my advice for you.
I will make you money.
Just fade him.
Just fade. Yeah, go opposite to whatever
he says. Do the opposite. Fade him, and
I'm definitely not getting it this week because I told my son I'd pick whatever he picked, but then he picked the Bills game. I'm not doing that to the Bills game.
So bet the Bills because they're definitely covering.
Yeah. All right. So I'm currently 2-0 in locks and sitting in first place. So I'll go first this week. I think there was one game that we all kind of agreed on, and that makes me happy. So my lock of the week is going to be Las Vegas minus 3.5 against the shitty Dolphins. So I got that as a lock. Take that to the bank, everyone.
I'm gonna have to erase my my artwork on my paper here, if you can see that, because I had that. So, but I have a backup. I had a backup in the holster. I think it's a good pick, Carlos. But I'm going with another game where another starting quarterback is out, and I'm taking the Titans at home -5 against the quarterbackless Colts. Titans -5, lock of the week.
All right. I'm picking one that we all had as a blowout, which is probably bad. It's probably going to be a close game and super exciting. Arizona over Jacksonville, -7.5. So Arizona -7.5. That's my lock of the week. It was actually my first choice. I don't think I was going to make it. I had 3 other options, and you guys didn't pick any of the 3 options I had. So
I think that I might be mistaken, but I think on all 3 of our locks, we all 3 agreed, and we all took the favorite.
I think so too.
Which is interesting. I don't know that that's ever happened before. This is why we need Excel, because it would be fun to crunch all the numbers.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put a nice little parlay together for us with that one.
I like that.
Yeah, and then you can share the money.
Yeah, since we all shared the knowledge.
Yeah, we'll see. You're welcome.
My consultants.
Yeah.
Consulting looks like a gamble here.
Yeah.
Florida, I think we should have it by the end of the year.
Hey, we haven't. It's been great for me. I love it.
How much have you lost?
No, not in 1 year lost. I think I'm like, well, I won't. I'll tell you guys off air, but no losing over here for this guy.
That's good.
All right, so all right, I'll just reiterate: 19 and 13 over here. So I'm looking good. Let's see if I can keep it up going into week 4.
You get real life gambling. Like I'm doing this. So here's the thing. I have a deal with the devil, I'm pretty sure. And if the Rams are doing well, I'm not going to do good at anything else football related. My fantasy teams are horrible. I'm doing really bad at this. And you know what? Honestly, I'm okay with that as long as the Rams keep dominating. So
it's also week 3. So
that was beating me all of last year pretty much.
Yeah, until like the end.
Yeah,
we went through the playoffs. I actually had it like at the last week. I statistically still could have won. Like it was that close, and I just no. But I need to start hitting locks, or else I can't do this all year. I cannot compete and stay above 500 and go and have a double loss every week.
You know what else I've noticed? None of us have gotten a perfect score yet. Have you looked, Cordova? Have you checked?
I didn't, but I don't think I did either. So
I don't think any of us have. You should check because is it still +1 if you get a perfect score?
+1.
Yeah, I didn't check either, but I don't think I did. But we should definitely.
I did not.
I need to get like Rios has. I need to have like hole punch sleeved things, and I need to get like a binder together.
I'm gonna get a binder. I have these, and they're kind of loose, but they're in sleeves, and I'm gonna put them all in a binder.
I'm getting a binder. It's official. I still have all mine from last year, just in a folder.
I'm gonna have Barry send me a binder that's super official with like 2021, 2022.
We need Barry to help us with Excel.
2021, 2022, week 2 NFL picks winner. Is that what it's gonna say?
We're gonna reach out to him.
Well,
all right.
I'll get week 1. Dibs.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Hopefully you guys can win some money, and hopefully you enjoyed the podcast a little bit. We'll see you guys back again next week.
All right, have a good one.
See ya.